is only war.
What is up, gents? Finally, game 6 of the GT that we came in second with our Cult of Speed. Battle and all-timers. This is our second time we went. Last year, I think we also placed in second, which was funny. But this year, great competition, awesome players. Got to play Mark Hurdle as well as TJ Lanigan on game 6, which is what this one is. So T-Sons versus Orks, final game. Both of us lost, so this game is more just like for fun. Which again, me and TJ always play each other a lot in a lot of these big GTs because we're local to the meta. And again, we're really top players usually play each other a lot in their local metas because they usually make it to like game 4, 5, or 6, so they usually play each other. And this is probably my 5th or 6th game going into TJ. Luckily, it's not Purge the Foe because we always fucking play Purge the Foe. So he's bringing back his T-Sons, which is going to be his primary army. He was playing Gene Steer Kult for a little bit, testing teams, stuff like that. So he's going back to T-Sons. Fucking amazing. They're probably going to be insane in 11th. So yeah, we're going to finish this off. Game 6, final game. Super fun. Let's get into it. First, quick shout out to the merch. We just upgraded this, so there's a lot of new designs. We have the lion on there as well as Crow from Grey Knights. Go check that out. But yeah, mccauley, super sick. But yeah, if you like any of these designs, head over to the merch store down below. Quick shout out to the sponsors. We'll get into the battle report, go over what we did good, what we could have done better, and then we'll get into sending it home. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any of the links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. All right, so this is TJ's beautiful custom, been working on it for years, Thousand Suns army. Everything is just professionally painted. A lot of customization. A lot of the characters are just different. I don't know if they're prints or from other games, but they're all custom. Like character, insane. Beasts. Where's the other characters? Character over there. Again, these guys just look amazing. He finally uses a rhino. Look at this. He's got like the Sphinx right on the top. Very Thousand Suns theme. His list is Magnus. He's got a couple of the boat goats, 2 by 3 of the melee dudes that have like precision, pretty good hard hitting weapons. 1 spawn unit, 2 spawn unit, 1, 2, 3 rubrics with 3 characters, and then he's got the 2 6-man boat goat bows with the 2 characters for the Lone Op 18. And then obviously Magnus. So pretty small, not small, but like elite, hard hitting, very quick list. And look at his Magnus. So I was like, did you change it? He's like, yeah, I repainted him. I was like, oh my God. So I guess that's a tattoo, but that is fucking sick. One of the best looking models I've seen live. But yeah, dude, he just looks so fucking badass. Red, super red on the table. And yeah, so let's get into it. Again, super fun game. Last game we both lost, so we can't win the tournament. So we're kind of just playing to have some fun. We are playing Hidden Supplies. So 4 objectives with my list. It's kind of made for missions like this. So I was kind of confident going into it. I really just had to fear like his boat goats, which, you know, precision, shoot really far. And I just want to time up. That's kind of like my game plan going into it. If I can kill or keep him in combat, like as many units as I possibly can, that is the game plan going into him, and kind of ignoring Magnus. If he presents Magnus to me, which he never does, TJ's too good of a player to put Magnus in a bad position. That is my game plan. Obviously, I just want to keep the primary game as much as possible. And then for him, his goal is to really I would say push out, not get jailed in his deployment zone. This is the first time he's running a Rhino game. Well, 6th time he's running a Rhino. But learning the Rhino rules, which was funny during this game because we've learned a lot of the Rhino rules during this game. And then he really just wants to do a ton of damage to the Coptas, which he has to, like, the Flamers are going to do a ton of damage to the infantry, but the Coptas are what do most of the damage in this list. So, Orks go first, which is never great on this. I mean, going first in 11th edition is not great. I think 10th edition, not great. Going in 11th first and 11th edition, not as bad. Because 11th edition on turn 5, you're still able to score at the end of the turn, which is way different. So, super looking forward to 11th edition. But yeah, we go first. This is our deployment, diagonal deployment. We have one commando unit there, the other commando unit there. They're there in case they have to move out and do area denial, locust, cleanse. So like they can move out, cleanse. Like that unit right there is good for like 3 or 4 secondaries just by deploying there. These guys right there, so they can move up and do something on that objective. Uppy downy guy back here. TJ, what a Chad. Basically, he's the type of player where like he'll tell you what he can do because T-Stuns can do almost anything. So he's like, hey, I could just move up, double Vance, and then doom bolt that guy in the face, right? I was like, oh, yeah, sure. He's like, do you want to move him back? I'm like, yeah. So then he just let me move him back, which comes up like turn 1. Because again, T-Stuns can do whatever the fuck they want. TJ can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's that good of a player. But yeah, that's basically how the game is. Where if you can do something, just do it. Like, we don't care. Like, the game is, like, you both are playing the game to a level where you both want the best out of each player. So if something can happen, go fucking do it. I don't care. So yeah, let's get into turn 1. There's TJ. Always clean looking with the belt. The tie clip, the tie. And the slick back hair. That's how he looks at every GT. So professional. So this is the end of turn 1. I'm basically setting up for turn 2 charge or turn 2 WA. That's essentially what we're setting up. So we're basically slowly creeping up. I probably could have put like one guy on the objective there to have him just like give me something. So I messed up this objective right here. I should have had a 15 on turn 2. But instead I get a 10 because I put these guys here. They basically advanced up. They get on the objective. They stay behind here. There's really not a lot of angles that he can get this way. He'd have to move out this way and shoot this way, or move all the way down here to shoot this way. So there's not a ton of angles. And then up here, I put my commandos here with Boss Nikra, and that's where he was like, yeah, I can just move up and sniper that guy out right there. And I was like, shit. So then I move him back. So that way he has to like go further out to try and get to him, which then he doesn't, right? So flash gets, I think, are back here. The one dude, Gaz, with the boys are off the table because I can't put him on the table because then he'll just move up and blast him in his face. So I put him off the table so that way you can rapid, hopefully, on turn 3. Because going first, you have to rapid bottom 2. Which sucks, but yeah, these guys scooch up. They're going to auto advance 18, so they have this whole lane right here, layout 6. They have this whole lane that can just auto advance 18 to get pretty far forward. And then these bikes over here can go that way. Flash gets can move up here, shoot down this angle. These guys, Coptas, can move up here and move out there, get that angle. So like I'm basically just setting up for turn 2. Turn 1 missions, we get marked for death, can't do anything, and then recover assets, which we just do like there and somewhere over there. Doesn't matter. And then his turn 1, he gets attempting target. Cool. So I think we just picked this one over here. And then marked for death. So same thing for me. Marked for death turn 1 is dumb, which you can sub it out, but we both don't get marked for death. So turn 2, this is movement after turn 1. Oh, look at these guys. Fucking 12 heads on the spawn with, it looks like a snake. Scales everywhere. And then a big octopus. Squidward. With some wings right there. So again, a lot of customization with all of his guys. But yeah, that's his spawn. Sick. And those are his boat goats with the character. Malos? The Unseen. He's got nameplates on all his characters. So cool. Yeah, TJ wins a lot of painting awards because of the customization, the table, all that stuff. So he places high at a lot of tournaments and then best painting at a lot of tournaments. So he wins a lot of awards. So this is after his turn 1. He moves up charges these guys, and he's got 2 OC on there. I have 4 OC on there because I'm able to consolidate into them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bikes left. After moving up, shooting, and then charging, I'm still able to hold that point down. So I get 1 and then 2. Again, I should have put just 1 bike kind of like against that wall right there, potentially not being able to be shot unless he brings Magnus out. But I probably should have just got right there just to get 5 more points on turn 2. So that was my mistake right there. Zod just scooted up there. He's going to try and launch out that way. 12 inches gets him to like there, plus the advance and then charge. Guys stayed in the Rhino. These guys stayed there. These guys moved back. These boat goats moved up here. Magnus stayed back. So he's just waiting, right? He's got turn 5. So he's able to get out and get a 15 on turn 5. So he basically plays the waiting game so that way he can move up, table you, and then try and win on turn 4 and turn 5. That's usually how TJ plays. So that's kind of like what he's doing right here. Against the one game me and him played with Purge the Foe, Magnus didn't leave the backfield. Didn't leave the deployment zone, the back line. So I think Magnus literally stayed back here the entire game because he doesn't have to come out. He fucking shoots like 36 inches with his big ass wings line of sight. Like he doesn't have to leave his deployment zone. Player that move Magnus around like all over the table usually don't really play him the best. So if you want to learn how to play him, watch TJ's games. So turn 2, So we go up and we just kind of yeet forward, and this is the game plan where if I can just keep him in his deployment zone off the objectives, I'm going to try and win on primary. That's the goal. So yeet forward, fucking Gretchen roll of 5 for the advance, which he said at the end of the game was basically what, not won the game, but basically pushed him all the way back that he couldn't really do anything. So that 5-inch roll for the advance for the Gretchen is what got me from over here to over there, right? So the home field doesn't matter, so I don't really have to tie the home field or get too many OBSEC on the home field, so I don't know why I'm pushing for that. But the Coptas, they come down. So these Coptas advance up. These Coptas deep strike here. These Coptas, or these ones advance this way. So these ones advance this way, try and clear off this point. These ones deep strike down here. These commandos are holding this center zone right here. These bikes are tying both of these objectives. They basically advance from back there. This guy doesn't commit. I don't know why. Why the fuck didn't I commit this guy? This guy up, down, over here. Get line of sight that way into these guys. The rockets came down outside 9 of these guys. So that way I'm able to come down and just murder the boat goats. Flash gets move up. Ball Snake Rod stays back here. I'm essentially trying to get a 15 next turn. So I'm like, all right, how many models can I put on these objectives to try and keep the primary? Zod moves up, charges, gets these boat goats. I kill all but 1. Zod moves up, charges into these boat goats, killed those boat goats. He's got 2 spawn in combat with me, this boat goat in combat with me, and I circled the Rhino. So this was one of the rules that we learned in the thing. I thought that you could desperate escape out of the Rhino if you're surrounded. Like if you can't physically land when you're disembarking, you can desperate. You can't do that. The judge said, no, if you're surrounded and you can't disembark, you can't disembark. So I think if you move this and the Rhino blows up, can the guys get out where the Rhino blew up? Or then you can emergency disembark. So I think the Rhino moves out, blows up with the desperate escape on a 1 or 2. And then all the guys inside can be placed 6 inches away from the Rhino. Again, I don't know where. Somebody let me know in the comments below where the fuck the guys would have been placed if this Rhino blew up from measurement. Maybe it's 6 inches. So they can maybe move 6 inches back this way, or 6 inches this way, or 6 inches that way. I don't know. But yeah, those are the rules that we had to look up and ask the judge. Like, it's funny. First time he used the Rhino, 6th game, but we still don't know the rules of the fucking Rhino at the end of 10th edition. Nuts, right? So he's just flamering me. Like, he's got the 2 characters with all the guns on top, just fucking flamering the shit out of the Rhino, which is funny. And then all of his big guys, the leaders with the dudes back here, I'm in combat with them. And then Magnus is by himself. So now, here's my army. Now it's time to start precisioning, like using a scalpel and just fucking killing everything he needs to kill. This is where TJ is about to blow up everything. I have 38 minutes left. He's got an hour and 5. That's what's dead after turn 2. So yeah, this is that, and then turn 2. He kills uh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 out of my 18 Coptus. Kills 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a squad of bikes, a bunch of Gretchen, and I think I rapided the boys. Yeah, so the boys came down, but look, there's like nothing left. So he killed all of these guys on there, probably with Magnus or something. I don't know. These guys are still waiting. If these guys would have launched forward, I probably could have kept this point, but I didn't need to because I still got 15 on turn 4. So I held more. So I held this one, and he didn't have his home field, but he held that one. So I held more, so which got me the 15. But I rapided Gaz here, which I think if I would have rapided Gaz here, no, I needed here. So Gaz needs to basically kill the Marines down here. So Gaz rapids there, nothing can really shoot him or see him. So basically he's able to just move up. He can't wah like and advance and charge. So he's basically slow. He's just got to move up and charge. But Gaz is now going to try and basically move up, charge, tie up as much shit down here as possible because he can't fall back and do anything. That's essentially what T-Suns you have to do against them, is just try and tie them up in combat. Because if they fall back, they can't shoot you with all of their flamers and psychic and all that stuff. So I have this guy still. He can auto advance 18 and go do something. These guys are sticking there. I still have another unit of bikes here. The uppy downy guy, flash gets, and like 3 or 4 Gretchen with Zod down here. But yeah, everything else is dead. So this is the end of turn 4. Yeah, so Gaz went down this way, moved up, charged, killed the rhino, piled into the guys inside. Magnus just does what Magnus does, moves up, kills essentially everything with shooting, charges in to the Gretchen, kills all the Gretchen, and then the bikes, this guy fucking went from over here, advanced up, charged. So he advanced up to here, charged into here, and then piled into the beasts. So he's basically tying up Magnus. So he basically moved up, charged, killed this thing, piled into Magnus, tied up Magnus. That's why Magnus is in the same spot. And then after I fell back from him from here. He fell back this way, so that way he can try and charge and kill some dudes over here. But he's got still his characters are the ones that do most of the damage. So the characters being alive is what makes that unit so scary. So it doesn't care if the other dudes die. It's mainly keeping the characters alive. Like the character gets an extra 10 wounds or 13 wounds essentially from the unit. So character's still alive. I have 1 3-man bike left, 1 character left, the Uppy Downy guy left, Flash Gits, Commandos, Boss Nickrot, Commandos, 10 Gretchen, and nothing over here. So this is his point. He starts getting primary on turn 3. He gets 5 because he held this one. He gets 5 because he held that one again on turn 4. And then on turn 5, now it's time to basically go out and get 15. So all the characters sweep up and kill everything on his home field. The one character basically moved up, got to there, but he's battle shocked, so he couldn't do anything. But he held this, he held that, he held his home, which is holding more, so he gets 15 on turn 5. And his secondary is like his score in turn 5, guys. He gets established locusts, no prisoners, which he got no prisoners from turn bottom of 4 because he killed everything, and then he gets assassinate and extend. So he gets like fucking 10, 16, 31 points on turn 5. So 31 points on turn 5. So our score is the end of the game. Our score goes from 31. He goes from 28 to 59 in one turn. That's insane. And that's what T-Suns does is like if they have bottom turn, they fucking nuke everything on turn 3. Turn 4, they get all the points. On turn 5, they get 30. So that was nuts. This is the end of the score, 73-59. We get 30 out of 50 because we got 0 on turn 4. How the fuck did we get 0 on turn 4? Should have had at least 5. Looks like I messed the score up. I didn't put my primary in on turn 5. Or on turn 4. Because turn 4, Magnus probably killed all of these guys, but this guy's still alive. And that was sticky because I rapided. Yeah, I missed 5 points. 5 or 10 points. So it should have been 78 or 83, whatever. 73, 59. I missed some points on primary there, which was my bad. So 35 out of 50, and then 33 out of 40. And then for him, he had 25 out of 50. He had 5, 5, and then 15, and then 24 out of 40. So no secondaries on turn 3 and turn 4. He had Display a Might, couldn't really get. Establish Locust, couldn't really do because he had to kill everything. And then on turn 4, he gets Cleanse, can't do. No Prisoners, which he keeps. Gets no prisoners on top of 5. And then on turn 5, he gets Assassinate Extend. So, yeah, all in all, again, always fun to play TJ. This is Cole, who won the event. He won his golden ticket. Big-ass, actual, heavy hammer he won as a trophy. They had to, like, cover it up because it was literally a weapon. This guy, organizer, there every year. Runs an awesome event. I've checked this event out, guys. They support so much for old-timers. They do it every year, so it's a huge event. All the Joe's, like, fundraising goes. War Games Live goes to the event. They raise a ton of cash. They have prizes that are donated. They have painted armies that you can silent auction. Like, it's a really cool event. And this year they did it at a casino. We're number 1 in Orks in North America right now, which is fucking cool. So in America, we're number 1 in Orks. We're number 2 globally, so you got to catch up to that. But yeah, and we won a new Custodes Legion box, which I sold right away. Yeah, but congrats to Cole, Cuddle Buddy, room together, awesome dude, super nice. Play Space Marines. He played it live. If you want to go check him out on War Games Live. But yeah, final game we went. What did we go? We went 5-0 and 1, which is the first time I actually tied at a GT. But yeah, it was super fun. Got to play TJ again. Got to play Mark Girdle for the first time. Played another awesome opponents. My win rate was like 66 or something, 65 to 67 opponent win percentage. That means that your opponents won 66% of their games, which is really good. That means you played really good opponents. But yeah, there was a lot of cool things. If you guys go check out all the videos, I'll leave it in the description below. But yeah, it was super fun. Orks were a blast. 11th edition is coming up very quickly, so we're kind of gearing towards that. There's going to be a lot of battle reports coming up, but mainly just quick ones, like 30-minute battle reports that you guys like. Just leave in the comments if you like those battle reports. But we've got those battle reports coming up. All the shorts made by Keevil are keeping posting every day. And then the coaching is going to be more geared towards getting people ready for 11th edition. So if you guys do want that professional coach in your corner, whether it be myself or another Dirtbag on the Dirtbag Nation, we do a lot of armies. So if you guys have any questions, comment, put it in Discord. You can message me. And if you guys are Patreon, you can message me one-on-one. So that way we can go over kind of getting you ready for 11th edition. So if you guys want to check that out, stay tuned towards the end, Patreon. And then if you guys want the shirts, again, click on that link below because these are fire. They look sick. And the shirt material is very, very good. But guys, I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking towards the end of our 6th game. 2nd place, Ork, Cult of Speed. 2nd GT. First GT, we came in first. Won a golden ticket. 2nd GT, we came in 2nd. Went 5-0 and 1. So loving Orks. Can't wait for 11th edition. Appreciate you guys. Thanks to all my supporters over at patreon.com. Wouldn't be doing this without you. And we will see you in another video soon. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codiez, and the Lord of Contagion. All those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run a Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improved Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all of these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now, we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the Just a Car tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get. If you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setups that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons, you guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40k, the basics,
and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. We really want to get a bigger studio going. That is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.